Greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the eclectic high priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in high spirit. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's up? What's good? Um, what y'all got going on this week? Where y'all going? Where you going? Okay. Um, so I'm going to be checking into your week ahead, Earth signs. I honestly feel like automatically there's so many people having questions about what you about to do. Are you moving? I even feel like people just throwing stuff out in the air to see how you respond to it, to see if that's a thing you got going on or not. So it does feel like you are keeping things close to your chest right now, which probably is best because haters be hating, you know what I'm saying? So if you got something going on, and you're kind of keeping it close to your chest, I do feel like this is not necessarily a project. Like I feel like this is definitely walking away from a type of lifestyle. I feel like not just lifestyle, but I feel like you're looking at very much material type of things. Okay, like where you want to live, even like what you're really attracted to, because I'm picking that up as well. So I'm feeling like, what you're even attracted to. You're really, really moving towards all the things that really call to you. And that's how I feel. We got the Two of Pentacles for you guys and the Eight of Cups for your major energies for this week. And honestly, I just feel like the decision is being made. The decision is being made. Okay. And you've been juggling, you've been looking at all the smaller details. I feel like also this could be some planning. Okay. So this is like pre-planning, honestly, like before I write anything down, here are my thoughts on it. Here are my initial perspectives on it. Okay. So it's like estimated income versus actual, like, what's it called? Post-tax income. Okay. So anyway, there is something here about that, but they said I'll be seeing past you. So whatever this is, I feel like you definitely are seeing past the material right now. You're seeing past the material, even though you are addressing material concerns. Okay, you are addressing them with an eye past them. Okay, I love that energy for the earth signs. Heck yeah. So earth signs, I also feel this sense of, I do feel like there's a little sense of shady eyes on you. I feel like, again, people questioning you, even if they're not verbalizing it, they're questioning whether you are actually making the right decision or not. I feel like I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is a subtle difference in the thickness of these lines here. Like I feel like this one it's almost as if boldness was added to this one. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like this one is like italicized and this one's bolded. So there's definitely a sense of like, do I stay here or do I take this leap of faith? Do I go bold? And then you're looking at all of the potential waves that can be created. This feels like very much like a Virgo energy because it's like that planning element or that needing things to be kind of like in order element. I do feel that somewhere you're looking at the up and down. I feel like you are maintaining your balance and your footing. Excuse me. This has been a little difficult because for some of you, you have been in this place of, wow, we've been saying the imbalance and the positive polarity, but this said toxic positivity straight up. And so it's saying that, if you were alluding, if things, okay, so if you were just basically looking past, again, here we go, looking past all of these difficult things and just deciding that you were going to move on, I think you're realizing that you've been in a pattern. You've been in a pattern of building things, walking away, and then you boop boop, you do this balancing act again, and then you come back, add another cup, walk away, boop 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 boop. So it's kind of funny that this energy is here like that. So I think that I'm hearing too, she gonna run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred, something like that. So it's almost like a person who as soon as they see trouble or as soon as they see an indication that things are not perfect, okay, or as they believe they should be, walks away. Unfortunately, they end up here looking at it And then they end up right back here again. Like, so it's just back and forth, back and forth. So it feels like this week you're going to be breaking this cycle. So let's check out and see what the smaller elements here are supporting here. This might be able to tell us if you're going to actually break through this or not, Virgo. Because I feel like this is very much talking to Virgos. Not that you other earth signs ain't in there, but it's just one of those things where it feels like you have to take off the rose-colored glasses so that you can see what's bringing you back to this place every time. Right now, you right here in the middle of this, in the middle of this infinity symbol. Bridge over you. You on the under bridge. You like, okay, I'm picking up this thing. When we're on this under bridge, we have this thought. This thought tells us that what we're doing right now while we're under here is going to get us out of here and it's going to get us on top. Right? But it's what we decide to do when we're in that specific place. When we're in that place right there, the underpass, I don't know if that's what it's called, when a highway is over and it's crossed like this. But when you're going under here, you have this expectation that whatever you're doing right here is going to get you back on the top, or it's going to get you to the top. Whatever you decide here is going to determine if that goes and flips you back, or if that takes you on a journey, forward. Okay. So that is definitely something here. Why are my ships not coming in? Because you keep walking away from your ships. Okay. Your ships are docking and you're not going to go get them and offloading everything that needs to be offloaded at the dock. I'm hearing you have called in many things, earth signs: money, love, beauty, travel, abundance, new jobs, all these things. You've attracted these things. You walk away when it gets difficult. Okay. And so how can you find true success and fulfillment if you won't go through the things that grant you happiness, joy, and fulfillment? Okay. Okay. Yep. I saw the Nine of Pentacles. Everything's so beautiful in the garden, just basking in ambiance of joy and blissfulness. Okay. It's like ignorance is bliss, but that the world card is showing itself to me. So I do feel like one of the smaller elements is that this little bitty detail that you're highlighting is going to break the cycle and really kind of lead to breakthrough. Okay, so let's see what we got. The High Priestess, yeah. So you're checking in with yourself. Your Seven of Swords too. I do feel like there's an energy of like, your thoughts, your patterns, your beliefs have sabotaged you. I also feel like you're trying to walk away from a difficult situation with all of the lessons intact. Like you just want to take all the lessons and sneak away. Yeah, because this is very much like whatever moves you're making, don't nobody want you to be making them. You said, and that's interesting because this could be, again, we've been working on people pleasing energy. Our collective in general has been working on people pleasing and being more authentic to ourselves. So with the Devil card showing up here too, and the Knight of Cups, the Devil is in reverse and the Knight of Cups is upright. So you are ascending. You are leaving behind some lower vibrational ideals, beliefs. I do also feel like bondages, especially with the Seven of Swords, is going to be a little bit of self-deceit as well as pain caused by comfort. Pain caused by your comfort. Okay. Your comfort levels are causing you pain. Make yourself a little uncomfortable so that you can have joy. Okay, so with the High Priestess, is that everything that came out? Yep. So with the High Priestess, it does tell me that you are turning all of those past behaviors on their head. I also feel like, even if you have to feel like you have to sneak away, you're going to do that. All right, Earth signs. What's going on? All right, guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much for this first message. Can you give us more regarding this week for the Taurus, Virgos, and the Capricorns in the mix? I do feel like you are rising above your old patterns. I do also feel like part of this is that you're going to identify for yourself a lot of projections that you placed onto other people over the past like 5 to 10 years. And I also feel too with this group, you're going to let's get back to the projections. You're going to highlight the projections that you've been placing onto others, and you're going to see how you were living them. You were living those very things. And in fact, they were projections and not truths. Okay. Many of you have been, especially if you're a masculine energy, you've been journeying through many women, many guides. These guides have been women, okay, or these women have been guides for you, okay, and anything that they identified and said to you was in fact truth. No matter how it came about, no matter what they were doing when it happened, it doesn't matter. What they were saying to you was truth. Yep, the tower is right there. It was truth. Point blank, period. And then I feel like guarding and kind of like avoiding these truths, you would create a horrible situation for this person. Maybe not on purpose, but you were avoiding whatever was being brought to your attention, thus creating pain not only for yourself but for the people involved, who were teaching you. Orishas, they're your teachers. Um, They are spirits. They're ancestral spirits here teaching you, the women in your life. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. The feminine energies in your life. I should say it like that. Nah, I should say women because that's what I meant. All right. Yep. Sexual energy down here at the bottom. A lot of projections when it came to sexual energy. Um, a lot of demonizing the opposite sex about their sexual activity and behaviors. A lot of need to control another person because of your own sexual addictions and perversions. Yep, ascension. I told you guys are ascending out of that. I love it. I love when they come clarify for us. I do feel like these parts of you are coming into better harmony with certain parts of yourself. I do feel like some of you are being diagnosed this week or coming to the enlightenment that you are, in fact, addicted to sex, okay? Addicted to sex or have some type of physical, like physical disorder that causes you to do a certain thing. Like an eating disorder even causes you to overindulge or something. Okay. So I love it here for the earth signs that you are in fact ascending. Okay. So a book is closed. There's a book that's closing. Y'all see how the cards turned around here. A book is closing. Let's see where they meet in the middle. Sexual energy is flipped over. What else? And divine timing. Okay, so we have ascension, sexual energy, and divine timing. So a kundalini awakening is happening. The truth of how you're using your sexual energy, period, is also over here. I see period, so that lets me know that this is the end. This sentence is closing onto another one. I'm also literally hearing something about period, somebody's period. So I feel like that has some type of witchcraft ties. I don't know. But peas and carrots and period would mean that somebody did some type of binding magic with their blood to make y'all best friends, or to break up a friendship, something like that. And I didn't even pull from these cards for the collective, but it was just right there. Yep. Look, and right under that is red pill and blue pill, red pill or blue pill. So someone is literally choosing something else. Okay. And when I saw red and blue, I saw fire and water. So you could have a fire sign and a water sign that you're trying to choose from or choose between, or making a transition between or something like that. All right. I dig it. Come on, archangels, tell us some more. Crystal clear intentions and nurture. Okay, so I do feel too, as this with this crystal clear intentions, it says you have to be very clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Again, that's one of those things we talked about, the earth sign starting things, building something up and then walking away without giving it what it needs to nurture. It's like Seven of Pentacles energy, where you're wondering, should I just yank this up and move on to another plot of land and plant them over there? No matter where you plant them. And then the more you uproot them, the less sustainable they are. The less sustainable you are, the less faith you have that you can actually be in a relationship. Okay. So I said relationship. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, nurture is here saying, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Some of you have had a long held belief that you didn't want to have children, or even that you couldn't be a good parent, or that you weren't ready to be a parent because of something maybe that you know about yourself. Okay. But this is letting you know that you need to understand that if a child is gifted to you, okay, that this is offering opportunity for you to actually address some inner wounds for yourself. I remember when maybe about a year and a half ago, I told someone to talk to their children like they're talking to themselves. Talk to your child, say things to your child that you remember liking said to you. Do this because and it's the same energy. It's, this child, although they have an individual imprint, they also have parts of you printed into them, right? So if you continue to feed them, use them kind of like by proxy, right? To feed yourself, you're giving what needs to be given to the child, and you're also receiving that healing internally, not just for you, but for your whole ancestral line, honestly. Anybody who shares your DNA. Okay. I'm picking up on step parent energy as well. Step parent energy. So whether that's, whether or not you wanted to be a step parent, but there is definitely something here about you walking away from ideal because it didn't seem like it was ideal, right? Praise him. Praise him till I am. Perfect song to come on right now, because you need to give gratitude for whatever this gift is. You need to know what you're being presented with in these situations so that you can handle it properly, okay? And you will only know that if you clear your mind up. So whatever your addictions are, drugs, sex, you need to detox so that you can clearly freaking see what is offered to you in any given situation. Free yourself. That's what it says. Prioritize your freedom at this time. Okay. Yep. See, victory. It's going to lead to victory if you prioritize you and what you know is true. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. Hidden realms. What you got? The sacred union. Oh, okay, guys. I said relationship is definitely talking about romance, partnerships. Okay. So if you have, it's giving me 9 energy. I said y'all that it was giving me big Virgo energy, and 9 is the hermit. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, so it does feel very much like something that you walked away from, you now want to nurture. You now want to give into something. When I saw the title, or when I saw the initial energy, I was like, the choice has been made. And then I thought to myself, that sounds like a freaking love reading. Okay. Sound like some drama was there. So but it does feel good though. Like it feels like definitely being overcome, especially highlighting that Knight of Cups with the devil in reverse. Definitely feels like you're ascending. What are we in Taurus season right now, right? Okay. So new moon in Taurus. Isn't that what we're getting ready to have? Or just had? Y'all know I don't live on a linear timeline, so I don't be knowing what was yesterday or tomorrow. So prosperity lies ahead, though. It says that if you move, don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Okay. Again, that's a similar energy to the collective message. I do feel like we got don't let pride get in the way for the collective message. And so I do also feel that that's the same concept. But I think that with the South Node, this is the karmic energy that you had to process through those poor choices, those, maybe leaving people out in the cold, or making just poor choices. At the time, it didn't seem like a poor choice, right? I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles and I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You just didn't think that these things could work together, so you abandoned them. You didn't think that they were going to grow into anything, so you abandoned them. So whatever mistakes you feel like you did make in the past with the South Node coming up, it's saying trust. You're getting the opportunity to just go ahead and move forward, okay, and be in a better energy here. So just do it. Y'all know I always like to see if there's any karmic astrology elements that want to be brought up, or spiritual warfare. There's a couple here. So we have Capricorn energy right in here. So we're talking to Capricorn. We got crown chakra activation. We got a throat chakra activation. And we got your Lilith coming to the forefront. So with Capricorn and Lilith, that's literally the devil energy. Come on, y'all. That's literally your shadow. Capricorn rules the devil card. Then Lilith comes out as the one that don't want to conform. The one that also is addiction and illusions. Lilith. your addictions, when you look at your birth chart and you look to your Lilith, that's where you're going to find a lot of those subconscious shadow elements. There are shadow elements that we can readily access, but then there are some that are subconscious that we really need some assistance getting to, from our spirit team and things like that. With this crown chakra and the throat chakra, again, people are saying things to you right now, whether they are encouraging you or discouraging you. It's leading to an activation of your crown. I also feel like you may need to protect your crown chakra, protect yourself before you wreck yourself. Some of y'all, also, if you do have if you feel like you have sexual promiscuity things and that's a thing for you, it's saying that right now is not a good time to be just out there unprotected. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Okay, take care of yourself. Knowledge of self, studying self, studying these little things is really going to open you up further. Logic and emotion is going to pair in this situation. Is going to come. All of these things are going to really start to kind of like come together because you're going to be more connected to your spiritual self, your higher self. I also feel too that there is something, someone could easily be like, manifesting an energy of obsession, maybe through stalking on social media, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's definitely some ancestor involvement here. These ancestors are trying to lead you to something, maybe away from something and towards something that's better for you. Could be something of the past, earth signs, because we do have a lot of like your shadow energy. So it could be something from the past that needs new eyes on it. They need you to look at it again. Also, you have to be careful as well this week of not even just this week, because this feels like it's just a general and overall message of entity attachments through sexual intercourse. Okay, we're not gonna stay on it. We're gonna move on. Okay, so what energy can we embody? What message do we have from the 7 habits of highly effective people? What I seek is that this message will give you guidance for this week to make the most of the energies present. Okay. Let's see. Ouija board, caution is the spiritual message that popped up, the mystical message. So I do feel too, apparently this is, okay, so someone could be, we did talk about ancestors and entity attachments. So be careful. Someone could be, you could come up. I hate getting into this stuff because it just really it's heavy when you start talking about this stuff. But just be careful because there could be a sense of conjuring that's happening in the situation. Conjuring. I also get this idea that you are seeking guidance, or whoever you're seeking spiritual guidance from, you may need to get additional guidance and then discern what's really true. Because I do feel an energy of being deceived through spiritual guidance, which would make sense with the crown chakra, the devil, Lilith. This does definitely feel like, oh, and then clearing intentions with Archangel Michael down there. Definitely feels like there's an energy of something that maybe is trying to mess up the choices that you're making, or maybe I do feel like this is talking about becoming aware this week of the things that have affected your choices. And you may, in fact, come to terms with the fact that there was some sort of spiritual interference. We'll put it like that. So for you guys, make and keep commitments this week. The commitments and promises you make to yourself and others, and your integrity to those commitments, provide the clearest manifestations of your proactivity. So I do feel like this is talking about cultivating trust in a situation with the clear intentions that were there before. I do feel like if you are attempting to reconcile or reunite with a partner, then this means that the commitments that you're making to yourself to continue to heal, to step outside of old patterns and behaviors, remember, those are all things for you. Yes, they're going to benefit a partner, but they're for you. You're the one on the loop, right? So they're going to benefit you. My love for you will never change up, even before and after all the fame. Okay. Let's talk about it, baby. Don't doubt. I've been gone for a while, but I think about your smile when you come home. It's you and me, mentally and physically. So yeah, see, there's that song is saying someone is definitely wanting to communicate. And if you're telling yourself today is gonna be the day, do it. Because the more you push that along and push that along and push that along, this other person, if they are indeed waiting for you to make this move, as contracted, um, then they'll be given the go ahead to walk away, to give up. Okay, and I'm gonna say give up, but whatever, to walk away, to go move towards another opportunity because you're not keeping the commitment to yourself or to the journey. If you you know if you are on a journey when it comes to spiritual relationships and things like that. Okay, so this will put you. What I'm hearing is that it's gonna put you ahead of any trust issues that may creep up. Okay, they're going to be there, especially. I mean, you know your relationship, that the past relationship, better than I know it. But if there has been a lot of kind of like things that have caused deterioration of trust, you're going to have to be very intentional with yourself and with this process of reconciling. You are not going to be able to just coast through it. You're going to have to say what you mean and do what you say you're going to do. Okay. All right. Earth signs, I think that's all I've got for you. So, peace.